Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be reading you a bedtime story called Far Away Across the Sea, and Brownie, my friend, is going to be listening as I read. Say hello, Brownie! Chapter 14, Someone's Birthday. This honey is delicious, said the ant. This honey is awful, said the bumblebee. They sat at a long table among the other animals. It was someone's birthday. Someone else had just made a speech, and now at last they could tuck in. The ant took another bite and said, "No, you're right. This honey is awful." The bumblebee also took another bite and said, "No, you're right. This honey is delicious." "Rubbish," said the ant. "I'm not right at all. You're right." "Absolutely not," said the bumblebee. "You're right. I am most certainly not right, whichever way you look at it." "Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?" said the ant. "But it isn't that easy. You are right." The bumblebee turned and gave the ant a shove. "You're right," he cried. "So there." The ant scrambled to his feet and tugged at the bumblebee's left wing. The bumblebee twisted one of the ant's antennae, and the ant grabbed the bumblebee around the waist and squeezed as hard as he could. "Ouch!" they both cried. "But you're right." The bumblebee grabbed the tablecloth, and the other animals watched as their delicacies began to slide down the table and tumble onto the ground. "I am not right," shouted the ant. "Yes, you are," cried the bumblebee, buzzing wildly. He pushed the ant under the table with all his might. "Lovely party," muttered the bear, who had only been able to save his spoon from falling to the floor, while the carp looked at the empty water around him, feeling disappointed. Under the table, the bumblebee and the ant continued their fight. Neither of them wanted to admit how right they were, no matter how many legs were bent or how many antennae were bruised. The other animals went home somber and hungry. The ground was covered with delicious leftovers, but no one could remember who had been celebrating what. Late that night, the ant and the bumblebee lay exhausted side by side on the ground. With his last ounce of energy, the bumblebee put one of his wings over the ant. "You must be cold," he said. "No, I'm very hot," said the ant, who was still feeling angry. "You're right," said the bumblebee, but left his wing there. The ant didn't say anything, but he put his only uninjured arm over the bumblebee. He waited until the bumblebee fell asleep. Then, in a very soft voice, he said, "You too." Ooh,